you deserve more from that, Eddie?
Ultimately, yes, I think we do. I think we're disappointed not to get something from the game. I think we had enough opportunities, enough moments in that second half to get something from the game, but it wasn't to be today.
What did you say to your players at half-time? Because it was quite a big difference.
Yeah, I think the conversation at half-time was that we needed to show ourselves more. You know, we needed to have a little bit more belief about our abilities and our way of playing and impact that on the game a lot harder than we did during the first half. We were too reactive. We backed off Arsenal. And you can't do that against good players. It might feel like you're having safety in numbers by backing off, but the reality is it's the worst way to defend for us. And I felt we did that in that first half. Second half, totally different, a lot more front foot. And then you saw our qualities come out with the ball and, you know, we played very well.
Do you think Arsenal looked worried then? Because they were playing quite deeply and the time wasted quite a long time to go.
Yeah, I think when we play well, I think we're a match for anybody. And I've said that from historical moments in the Premier League. Whenever we've played near to our best levels, we've had a great chance of winning every game. And that would be where I would stand after this game today. If we were able to match the two halves together, if we would have played first half like we did second, I think we'd have won the game. But it's all if, buts and maybes, and we didn't, and we got punished for that.
Eddie, when Callum Wilson skipped through, did you think he'd shoot? He squared it, but that was a chance to be taken.
Yeah, my natural instinct, I think, when he went around the goalkeeper was that he's going to try and go for goal, but I don't. It's easy to say from where I was, but I don't know the angle ultimately that he was left with. He's made a decision, I think, to try and pass it and square it to a teammate, which he's got to make the decision in a split second. But that was one of many moments in that second half where, you know, we're a presentable opening, we just didn't quite take. And even right to the end with Callum's shot right in the last few seconds, I felt we were going to get something from the match. Credit to the players for sticking with it, keeping going, and we showed that we can be a very good team.
How disappointed were you with the goal? Sort of free-headed, obviously lost.
Yeah, I think Arsenal played a number of short corners in the game, so whether we were half anticipating another short corner and just momentarily just switched off, but you can't afford a player of his quality in the air that much space, and yeah, we're disappointed with that.
You don't have the best record in terms of results against Arsenal, do you? What do you think of them this season?
No, we find it hard coming here. Historically, we found these games difficult. I don't know whether it's that we try and play similar styles to Arsenal, just that they've been that much better than us down the years. But I do feel that the gap has maybe, well, from our perspective, when we play well, hopefully getting smaller. But I think they're strong. They've got quality players. They always have done. And if you don't play well as we did in that first period, you're going to find it tough.
Slow starts seem to be a common theme here, Eddie. I know you spoke about obviously trying to start ahead of this game. Is that just something you can't really put your finger on?
Well, I don't know whether it's the legacy of previous games here where we haven't played well and we haven't started the game well, that runs through the players' minds. I don't know. I can only speak from my perspective. I thought we prepared well for the game. I thought the players were in a good place mentally to really attack this match and show our best qualities. But for whatever reason, it didn't happen in that first half. And with the goal, maybe lost a bit of confidence. But regrouped and went again, and the players put in a really good performance. It's probably our best performance of the season in that second half, albeit in a losing match.
11 points, obviously, from your first 8 games going into international break. How do you assess the campaign and the start so far?
I think we've been okay. I think there's more to come. I've said that in our previous games. I still feel it after today. I think there's a basis of a very good team, a team that's changed a lot from last year, some new faces that will only grow and get better the more games that they have. But this league can bite you very quickly if you don't win for too long. So we've got to regroup, get our focus back after the international break and make sure we attack the next 4 games.
So a lot of new faces coming in, obviously players coming back from injury as well, which will obviously help as well. Over these last few games, the new guys have come and gelling well, haven't they?
They've done great. They really have, because it was a real, the 4 games we've had just gone are testing games, tough matches. And they responded really, really well. And I think they have improved with every game. We've got a little bit stronger. And even ultimately today, we're disappointed with the first half. But I think there's a good feeling leaving the match that we're in a better place than we were before the last international break. Now that, of course, has to show in results, and we're very keen to get back playing and win some more games.
How tough is that when you're a new player coming in, you want to learn how you want to play, and obviously how the team wants to play in just a space of 8 games now?
Yeah, everyone's got a different history. I think some players have been with us different amounts of time, but I think everyone, even players that have been playing for a number of years, learned from every game, learned from every experience, and tough games like today only stand us in good stead for the future.
Ryan, coming on today, I know you said to me in the week he was getting stronger and stronger after his illness, but he made a good impact, isn't he? Nice to see him back out there and feeling better. Yeah,
great to see him back. I thought he did really well today in a short period of time, made a difference.
Lloyd Kelly, obviously on the bench today, first time he's been in the Premier League squad. I mean, I think it's his 21st birthday today. What can you learn from that, just being part of and around that Premier League squad? Yeah, I think it's a different feeling when you're involved and watching the game from the bench. You feel the game a little bit more than when you're watching it from a different viewpoint. So it'd have learned from today the speed of the game, the intensity of the Premier League. It's a ruthless division. So I think great for him to be involved. He's a player that we really, really rate, and I think he's got a great future ahead of him. Well, he's obviously been limited in his time because of his ankle injury and everything like that, but have you seen after him in training behind the scenes that he really sort of make an impact on this level?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We rate him really highly, as I say, and think he can play the dual role, the centre-half and the full-back role, which is a great thing to have in our armoury, a natural left footer. Not many players of that quality around with the left foot. So, yeah, we like him a lot, but this is really useful time for him to learn and develop himself while he's not in the starting 11. So he becomes the complete player.
And it's still early days, but with Man City losing today, can you see anybody other than Liverpool winning their title?
Yeah, I just heard about that result. I mean, obviously, things are looking good for Liverpool at this moment in time, but we all know how football can change in an instant, and I certainly think it's been a really great start of this Premier League with so many different results and games tough to read. I think that's made for a great spectacle. I think it's one of the best Premier Leagues that we've ever had.
Do you feel that, you talked about the gap getting smaller between Bournemouth and Arsenal, do you feel in general that your players and Burnley players and Leicester players are coming here with less respect, playing with more confidence than they did like a few years ago? Can you sense that as a trainer for one of these teams?
Yeah, I wouldn't say less respect. I don't think that's the right term to use. But I think I can only speak from our perspective. We're developing ourselves as a team and believe we can go anywhere and win when we play well. I'm not sure we had that when we first came into the Premier League. I think we were hoping for an off day from the opposition. But I think now we think we're more equal. I think we think we deserve to be here. And then it's down to us on the day to perform to our best levels. And history has told us if we do that, we've got a great chance to win.
Eddie, another unfortunate situation over the weekend with the abuse of another Premier League player, racial abuse via social media. Is this a distraction that football doesn't need? And what can clubs do, if anything, to try to eradicate it? Bournemouth, obviously, a very full inclusive club. You're doing things the right way. Could other clubs take a leaf out of your book?
It's difficult for me to talk about other clubs. I can only speak about ours, and there's no place for racism in football on any level. We've tried and backed various initiatives to try and educate people, really, because I think that's the key word. If you can educate as many people around the world against racism, then football and life will be better for it. So we encourage everyone to do that.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.